Let's see. Is it all working? Uh, sir, it should be all working. Okay. Could actually give me the link now. Short stream is today. The short stream today is new map bank is being finished being finished setup. There we go. Oop, I almost did not include the link. What up, Evan? All right. What we got? We got this out the way then. So it's not gonna be a very long stream because there's not much. It's just bank setup and then obviously making sure the map is playable. So I'm hoping we're definitely gonna finish up the invisible blockers. I got the boring setup out the way, so we don't gotta worry about that. But it's just going around the map now, making sure that you can't walk over these props, which are gonna be annoying to do, but you know it is what it is. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Yeah, okay. The stream just started 1 minute and 48 seconds, and I already see hello mommy ASMR. All right. Yeah, YouTube. All right. Well, what we're doing is just going around the map, just making sure there's invisible walls and stuff that you don't see obviously in game, because again, you don't need to see it. But it's to prevent you and the ghost from, doing some weird stuff that can mess its path. I mean, granted, the ghost doesn't care. Sometimes he just goes through the damn fucking obstacles. I don't know why. Again, I think the most common one is the pool in the state. I think a lot of people have reported that the ghost will just what do you call it? Just walk right on the water. Oh no, I did not just do that. Oh, that is not what I want to do. Scarier ghosts. I don't know what we could really do for scarier ghosts. Yeah, 10 a.m. stream. I wasn't planning on it, but dentist appointment kept me up, so I'm like, all right, might as well. Door update gonna, dude, you. Nobody knows what he means by door update, but he keeps saying it, and we'll never know. Uh, yeah, Elizabeth lives in the rewrite. But as I stated in the lore mega thread, I will not be working on lore for a minute here because I have a new project that I gotta, what do you call it, work on. So because of that, that project's gonna take up a lot of my time for the next 2 weeks. So there won't be any lore updates for a while, for the 2 weeks most likely. But that's another reason why I'm doing bank right now, so that I can just what do you call it? Get this over with, because I do desperately need to begin on a new project here soon. Yep. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, this is the second mommy ASMR has said to me this stream. Again, I would, I'm more of a guy that usually likes to stream later in the day, but again, dentist appointment kept me up, so we're just getting this over with. Or I complain later to low polys about how annoyed I am working on bank for like the 20th time. This map's coming out August 7th. So, this stream right now is... what about Daddy Ace? Oh, okay. But this stream right now... So the map's already, like, built and finished. I can go around the map and show off, because... last time I streamed was just the layout. There's some details I gotta change up, like actually render photos and stuff. But going in... there will be stuff in here, right? I think it's this deposit box that has a bone. It should be. I forgot I made the doors, and I mean, not doors, bones invisible, but yeah, there's a bone in here. But you'll probably, like the event thing. What was I gonna say? Right. Since the plan is there's gonna be an event. I mentioned this last stream, but Bank is gonna be one of the maps where an event. I think it'll be like collect 20 gold bars around the map. So you'll see, you know, this room will probably have like gold bars you can collect and stuff for the event. But I don't know. There's something I want to do with this vault to make it like, you know, obviously search the deposit boxes and stuff, but we'll see. But yeah, I think there'll be like 2 bone spawns in here. Bathrooms. We still have a ghost model we yet to add. The child ghost model with the teddy bear. I don't know what's going on right now. We just got everyone saying hi in spirit, I guess. The staircase, I'm not really, I don't really like how the staircase looks. This may be changed, but right now I'm more focused on getting this map functioning, because again, I got a new project I gotta begin work on here soon. So yeah, I work alone for maps. I don't ever have a... I think when was the last time I had help? I think the last time I had help was... I think Low Poly's made this chair, which was when I made Cargo, because I was cutting it real close. The Cargo's deadline. But Bank will release. We're just finishing up the setup right here as I'm doing. Well, I hate doing this part. Trying to like get this right. Yeah, the gray cubes you see are nodes, so this is what the ghost... So when the ghost is obviously not hunting, like, not chasing you around, he'll wander. So, if you know where these are, you could put a motion sensor, because the ghost is always going to be here, right? Like, he's gonna, obviously, walk here, he picks a random node, and you'll be like, okay, I'm either gonna go this node, like, it chooses randomly, but each node is a destination that he chooses, and when he finishes his destination, he'll go to the next one. I think it was like 30 when I rotated these last time. Hello. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll just do that. The act of liking castles should put you in jail. Yeah, no, I agree there. 9th evidence, bro. We just added the 8th evidence, bro. We're not adding a 9th one. It's gonna be, bro. I don't know what's going on with, you know, whatever. 7. Okay. There are 280 interactions at the moment. There's a lot. But this stream will last probably as long as I finish the bank municipal lockers. It shouldn't take too long. It probably will take me like an hour to do this long. My favorite interaction. There's just so many I can't remember. I feel like most of them have to be like Callie's, though. I don't know, there's really like... like, what do you mean by ghost? Ghost type or, I lost my phone and I want to scroll through reels. No, I think I'm good. I'm probably gonna see like someone dying on a reel and stream gets taken down. Ability. I feel like I feel like I'm just gonna go with Jin, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't really remember most of the ghost types in this game. Yeah, yeah. But we're getting this over with. It's such a boring process. And you should be glad that I'm not even showing you the more boring process, because, wow. Setting up the lights are some of the worst things to ever do in a map. It is so boring. It's unbelievable. Same with the room setup, but just, the blockers now. The map should function, theoretically, if I put this in test place when I finally, load it in. Will it work first try? I don't know. Usually there's like a step I always forget, which usually is very quick to fix, but... Will you mind... Bro, the map just... the map hasn't even come out yet. No, it's just... These are the only 4 ATMs. There's... I just couldn't find the space to, like, put the ATMs, like, all the way. Like a line of them, so it's just, these 4. But the idea is, like, you know, you enter the bank, obviously you have the teller line, you have the lobby area for, like, where you want to chill, like, very small, but then you have the right side, you know, you want to open up a new account, right? Office, for obviously the higher, like, important people and stuff, but honestly, this building's, you call it, like, structure, like, the way it was, did give me a hard time coming up with the map layout, so I think this is probably the best I can get it. Get something here, so... What up, Max Lopez? We cannot add blood, or else Roblox will just ruin our age rating. It is something that the good news is maybe in the future, because they are redoing the age ratings. But yeah. It's you know, Roblox age rating just sucks, and I'm more mad at the fact, like, I'm mad at the fact that, like, I brought this up a while ago, you know, wondering like, how they're gonna do age rating, and, like, I wish they just... Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. I just wish they... Because they're changing the age rating at some point again, and I'm like, why was this not the way it was in the start? It would have saved developers and players a lot of trouble, but, you know, it is what it is. Roblox just does whatever the fuck they want, I guess. Super annoying. Yeah, no, I don't... I'm sorry, bro. I don't think you're getting a job at Trident's. Well, I mean, you got a closet for the fuse box. I just wanted to put it in an area that you could see it in. But in the actual town map, since right now the game only functions 1 fuse box. Obviously you have apartment, like all these maps have their own fuse box, but when you play the actual town map, the fuse box will just be right here. This will be the fuse box for the actual entire town map, but the actual standalone maps, they all have their own stuff. It's just gonna be Zachary again, just a boy. Are the legacy maps coming back? Some will eventually come back in reworks, but they won't return until they're reworked. A baby shower for Elizabeth. Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess. So I'm working on 2 projects after this. I'll still be working on Spectre, but I will be taking a break for the 2 weeks because I have to begin work. Well, we'll probably announce it. But there's 2 different projects. One that Polly's is running, and then one that I'm actually running here. So, with how the timeline is going right now, I'm pretty sure my project will probably be the first one to release. Also because the building and scripting should be done faster than compared to the others, to the other one. But, my project is another horror game. Low Poly's is a tower defense game. There you go, there's your burp for the stream. Mason deserves nothing. Okay. Younger self was a baller when it came to women. Alright, Evan. Thanks for letting us know. Why is Spectre Legacy so broken? It's very old code, and as Roblox continues to release more updates, the old code just gets broken. Because Roblox doesn't actually care about maintaining games. So the map assets and stuff, I do in Maya 3D. I just make them in a 3D program. I use Maya 3D. Most developers will usually use Blender, though. I'm not really a fan of Blender, so... And Maya 3D is more of the industry standard. It's just a lot easier for me to, what do you call it, use Maya 3D in general, too. Okay. Whatever you say, Evan. Whatever you say. Because, oh wait, yeah, I do need to put one here. Who is a bum in singing voice Midnight Renegade? I am. I feel like it'd have to be Nicholas. I also don't know if I will stream the project I'm working on. Maybe. We'll see. Problem is I gotta do a lot of planning on it still. Leave Nicholas alone. That's my fool, okay. Oh man, if I could rant, I would love to go on a rant about town as a whole, but this map has taken me like 6 months. It's only really, so, the issue with town here, right, the general idea, like, I think it's taken like 6 months, but in reality, it's only taken 1 month of work. The problem is, I hate working on town so much, I had to take so many breaks on this map. Which is why other maps came out, like Estates, Fireside, Clinic. Because originally it wasn't supposed to be Clinic. When Clinic's rework released, it was supposed to be Bang, but then I swapped it because I was like, screw this map. I don't want to work on it. I'm tired. And now I'm back on it again, and I hate this map. Town was probably my least... I think it's honestly my least favorite map I've ever worked on. Like... But I also just want to get it over with already. I'm like, it's been so long already. Let me just be finished. It is so boring working on the same map over and over. Because usually maps will take me like a month to from start to finish complete. But this map, since it's so big, it just took so much work. Yeah, it is. It's honestly astonishing with how the old maps looked. It's remarkable to think how terrible they looked back in the day. Evan, I don't. Nobody knows you, bro. But my favorite map that I've worked on so far is State. I think that was one of my favorite maps to ever work on. It's the map I put my most effort on. I am kind of worried if the ghost can fit through this, but you know, we'll see. You know, that's future me problem. But Estate was, I think, is my favorite map still at the moment. The Now for my next favorite map, I think will likely be, I know I'm saying it wrong, but Hacienda. I think that will probably be my next favorite map that I work on. I seriously cannot wait to begin work on that map. But the problem is it's just gonna be a long time before I actually start work on that map because it's a very unique style of building that I'm gonna be doing for it. So I I genuinely cannot wait to actually begin work on it. Welcome to the real world. You get bullied. Yeah, it's gonna be a while though before I actually start working on that map, like I said, because I have a project. Because I need to get through what do you call it, Rule Homes rework still, right? We have Rule Home to finish up. What was the other one that I? Oh yeah, Hideouts. It. I really hope. What do you call it? That I can begin. I'm hoping it's sometime next year though. I think it'll be my next like massive. Not like when I say massive, I mean my like my Magnus opus, you know. I think it'll be one of my greatest maps when I finish it in terms of like building. So we'll see. Doing I should just yeah, do this. You know, make sure that you can't like there we go. Evan is insane, I think. Well, you know, maybe he is a baller and we just don't know it. I mean, after all, I am the big EF. Right? Sometimes people just don't want to call you by what they are because they're scared of you. You feel the aura you give off. Nothing about me big. Okay. Just let a man live in his delusions. It's the only thing a man has nowadays. Well, to my friends, I do call myself the Big M Emperor, so we do have that, right? I'd be running Minnesota, so obviously. No, no brain rot collection ever, bro. I'm good. I already, dude, I already lose my mind with, I already lose my mind with one of my friends sending me brain rot videos all the time, bro. I don't need to see it in game. Dude, I kid you not. I think I get Tung 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 Sahur from my friend. He sends me a video of Tung 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 Sahur like probably like once a week, bro. It is I can't believe it. 25 and he's still sending it, bro. I don't know why he's not a fossil yet. Yes, this is a new map bank. No, well, there's another name too, but I'm not gonna say it on stream. Yeah, no, that's never happening. There's a whole reason my DMs are closed. Yeah, and I wasn't the one that added Triple T either, right? That was Low Polys that added him in the map. So thank you, Low Polys. What do we got here? I forget. Did I? I don't remember if I ever told anyone this, but the reason my DMs are closed and periodic is because some dude, I don't know what they were thinking, but some dude sent me a photo of so right, if we go back in time, right, Alores and I went to RDC together, right, and I guess some dude drew that photo of us like kissing. I'm like, all right, bro, and that's just when my DMs closed. I'm like, yeah, we're done. We're done with this. Ever since DMs has been closed. It was one, that's when I realized the community's got something else going on. So we're keeping the DMs closed. Never again. I think the only developer that has his DMs open nowadays is Alores, and he sometimes gets some interesting stuff. I listen. It's just how it is, bro. That's the internet for you. You're just always gonna come across. People are just gonna do what they're gonna do, I guess. No, I don't think Allure. The only photo Allure should probably have of me is that one photo we had in RDC. It's not like we took photos of each other. Oh, that sounded weird. Hold on. Yeah, the only photos would be RDC. Yeah, RDC photos so tough to motherfucker see hairy legs. I guess a man can't live in peace. Yeah, there's just a bit more left on this first floor, and then we get that. Oh, bro, I don't play Roblox at all, so it is what it is. Only a time that what was the well, I did have to play. I hate the fact that I actually have to hop on Forsaken to see some stuff, but it is what it is. The Blazer, I think the Blazer was like discounted. I think it was like 400 or 500 bucks. But I got it for like 200. 200 or 100, I forget. Yeah, the red stuff around the walls are invisible walls. It's to obviously have the ghost and stuff. Well, the blazer was also used for a wedding later, so because I needed a blazer for a wedding, and the theme was white, so I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just buy it here. You know, something nice for REC and something nice for my for a wedding that I was going to shortly after. Because I think there was a wedding a month after RDC, so I just had the blazer lined up already. But since, you know, the theme was white, alright, cool, I got a white blazer now. Oh, goodbye. At least no one will be saying mommy ASMR now. I don't know what caught. Well, that's just that's the beauty of Roblox pathfinding. You don't know why it breaks randomly. It just does. So I don't know why in particular. It's another reason why I mentioned before that I want a cargo rework of the ship in particular, because again I want the ship to be more focused, and I just want it overall to be like better in general. There's a lot of things that could be improved on there. Uh, I love. All right, Emilio my dude. Yeah. So I was complaining about this earlier, but yeah. Oh, when did I? Oh yeah, it was in a sneak peek that I sent to supporters and Nitro boosters, but you don't understand how terrible the Roblox platform is. It is honestly one of the worst engines to actually develop games on. It's so behind in terms of everything. It's so outdated. The performance on it blows. There's so many things about Roblox that just suck. But like it's just annoying the fact that there's so many features that like developers request and it's just not here. Like, why is there no baked in lighting, right? Why is lighting so heavy on performance? There's I like some of you need to realize that there are mobile games that have better looking maps and they run smoother. And it's just solely because of how the Roblox engine is. Like, listen, like when you look at a game like Forsaken, right? It's nothing like too crazy of like detailed maps, and yet it still struggles to run on phones. Why? Well, you know, I don't know how the game's code is behind the closed doors. Maybe it's not as optimized as it could be, but the truth is, you know, the game would run just better by default if it was on any other engine. Roblox's engine just blows. The performance on it sucks. And it's a shame that they barely do anything. Well, you know, don't worry. We rather pump up the price to submit clothing. Let's add more AI tools. Let's not actually improve the engine. Let's just make it more awful. Sure. Yeah, Roblox as a engine blows. It's the only redeeming quality of Roblox is the fact that it's a very easy engine to get into. But other than that, no. If I could make any other, like if I was working on a whole other engine, I think I'd be having a much easier time. I don't think Discord links are not allowed. Die of Death is another ASIM game, right? That one I haven't played. The ones I tried out were Violence District and Forsaken, to get an idea. But no, I haven't tried out Die of Death. I see. I just can't wait to work on a new project too. Like, it's just, I've been stuck on Spectre for so long here. Like, I cannot wait to be done with this for a bit. It's just, it's gonna be, you don't understand how nice it's gonna be to finally work on maps that I don't feel constrained on. Just, um, there's just so many things in this game. Like, listen, right? You have Spectre, you have Demology, you have Blair. You don't understand how complex these games can get. Compared to, like, all the other games on Roblox, it's insane how much easier other projects are. Like, I just can't. I just don't. Like, there were so many moving parts, RNG, so many, like, there's so many complexities in ghost hunting games. And it feels like, I don't know, it's just, you're just doing a lot of work, and it feels like you're not getting much out of it, too. Like, if I had put this much work on Spectre on a whole nother project, it's kind of insane. I would have probably made way more money. So, no, I don't plan to stop on the lore. But I'm just taking a break from Spectre for a bit. Because again, new project on the way here. I gotta begin work on that. Probably take me 2 weeks to obviously do what I gotta do, and because let's see, I gotta make a map, I gotta make a lobby. I didn't even like properly play Forsaken. I just went in to look at its abilities and stuff, the text, and see how the private servers are. Low polys is the one that, if you're talking about the most recent hunt theme, it's low polys with it. I'm not the one that has that file. But yeah, no, I don't plan to discontinue Spectre lore, but just for the moment, because I'm working on a new project, the lore will be put on hold for a bit. Because I'm just trying to put as I'm trying to like pump out, because again, you have to remember right after right, even though I have another project coming up, I still have to make maps for Spectre, right? So the way I see my schedule, the next 2 weeks are the best time for me to actually work on this new project, and that way, when I had to start on Spectre again, the new project at least has a map done and lobby done, so I don't have to stress about that. I don't know if we'll ever get a stream or dump. I'm curious to announce the project at some point. We're still developing it. I do gotta look for new people to hire too. Because it's not under Periodic Games. It's a new studio. I'm the one running it. I mean, it'll be a new server with it too and all, because, again, just not under Periodic. But I do think it'll still be announced in the Periodic and stuff. But the goal is, from what Low Polys and I have talked about, I think either way, I think there should be a new project out, hopefully by sometime in September. That's I think what the idea was. I haven't done much on Rule Home. It was just that one day was just blocking out the layout and stuff. Like I said, I think it's likely that my project will be the first one. Again, like I said, it's a horror game too, so I do want to go in detail about it, but I don't know. I just can't go in detail about it because, again, the project could change and everything. But the only thing I can say is if you like Spectre Escape, we're actually making a proper, like, version. Except, obviously, as a standalone game. But, we're looking at what we can do, right? I think when announced, if the current concept still goes on with how it is, then I think a lot of people like it. Spectre Tycoon. I know we discussed Spectre roleplay at some point. That is a very low priority, though, for a project. But it is something that probably will come out at some point. Adopt? No, it's not adopt and raise a cute Zachary. It's adopting murder Zachary. Make this default. The Spectre roleplay, like I said, won't be coming out for like a long time. But the idea is you'll be able to roleplay any Spectre character, and you will also be able to make your own if you're not a fan of like obviously roleplaying as original actual like characters from the game. But like I said, very low priority. Yeah, you'll be able to like make your own characters and stuff. That's the idea. Because again, I know not everyone will probably be interested. Like some people may want to roleplay in the maps and not actually play as a Spectre character, so it is what it is. I have the option for that. Bank is being added in testing lab for me to test out. It's not public testing because testing out maps is very easy. I can test out a map in like a day by myself to ensure it works. The only thing that sucks about testing maps is pathfinding, but a lot of times I can't fix a lot of the pathfinding issues because again, thank you Roblox. Now, I believe I've got all of this oh, wait, nope, nope, I did not. Good thing I checked. The reason I'm doing it because of just how it is. You get game design. If it was just one big red square, and then you like, because if I base it off this, right, that's a lot of empty space that you can't walk here. So it's just you try to. Oh, I forgot that one too. I guess. Wow. I try to keep it like somewhat intact, but at the same time, you know, it depends how it is. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, invisible wall in front of you, but you still have clear space that you can fit in. I'm gonna do magic here. Plugins, resize the line. Okay. Yo, come on, bro. Yo, there we go. Yeah, it's possible to loop. You have this looping spot. You have 3 looping spots here. Looping spot here. I I don't think there's any. Oh no, there's one here. So yeah, there's 3 looping spots for sure, and then closets and stuff that you can hide in. No, invisible walls barely have any impact on performance, and that's the reason why I'm also using boxes too, instead of like for example, I could have like a cylinder hitbox here, but yeah, it is just how it is. This really has no performance, like at all, because it's not doing anything. You're not actually loading it in. It's only the collisions, and since box collisions have like little to no effect on game performance, there's nothing to worry about it. I should actually finish this side first, so I don't forget. Realize it's make it not transparent here soon, so I can actually see what's going on. I actually got all of it. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever doing a fan meet and greet, bro. Think I'm good. Yep, seems like I was right about this time. It's what, been 46 minutes on the stream, and we're nearly done with it. So for me personally, when it comes to the worst part of making games on Roblox for me is just how materials work. Because obviously you have this, right? But like, you know how much better this map would look if I could like add where on the maps? Like, alright, let me show this off, right? You have graffiti and stuff, right? But the thing is that this graffiti is being made using invisible parts. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Problem is when you start doing this over and over and over and over again, um, yeah, it starts to add performance real quick, especially if the map has like a lot of wear. So that's something I wish Roblox would do, is so you could actually paint it on top, because the thing is, if you could actually paint it on top, there's actually little to zero performance impact, because again, the materials are already there, they're already being loaded in your game, right? That's, it's already in. So I wish it was, it was like that, but nope, it's not like that, which is unfortunate. Because, guess what? A lot of game engines from like 20 years ago, I mean, for crying out loud, the Source engine had an ability like that to like paint grime on stuff. There's so many things that I wish Roblox had, but they just don't. Baked in lighting is another thing. I wish lighting was actually better in Roblox too. Again, it's actually insane that Roblox doesn't have baked-in lighting. It is something that has existed in game engines for, I think, what, 30 years now? Or how the fuck do we not have baked-in lighting? You know how much performance that would actually save you? The amount of games that use... So, the other thing about lighting, a lot of modern games use baked-in lighting on top of dynamic lighting. So, if you're wondering what baked-in lighting is like certain spots of the map that will always be lit up the same, right? Every single time. The reason you use baked-in lighting is obviously for performance, to like cast certain light on stuff. It just makes it so much easier to control how you actually want the map to look like and all that. But then when it comes with dynamic lighting, obviously, if you have flashlights and all that, like, you need dynamic lighting, right? So, but back in the old days, baked-in lighting was how games were, right? There wasn't really dynamic lighting, because dynamic lighting at the time was heavy in performance. As we moved on with modern games, we've now, a lot of games nowadays use baked-in lighting. Again, lighting that's consistent. It cannot change, right, throughout the map. So that's the reason you use it. If you want to set spots on the map to be a certain way to completely lit up. You use baked lighting and then dynamic lighting on top of that, right? But Roblox doesn't support baked lighting at all, which is absurd to me. You can see how much the Spectre plushie is if you visit the YouTube site for you. It should tell you if it ships to you or not. I'm pretty sure YouTube ships globally for the most part. For the most part. I think it does. But yeah, no, it's just there's so many things I dislike about Roblox as a platform. It's ridiculous we are so behind on other game engines. But you know, at the end of the day, let's add more AI slop. Fuck you, Roblox. Cool. All right, now we go around the map and actually ensure that everything here is right. Well, you know, as cool that'd be, Millie, I don't think Spectre. So one of the things, as we've learned from looking at what do you call it? Demology, demology or demology. Oh, you know what? It is what it is. From what we understand, well, you know, from the stats we you know, because again, Poly's talks to him quite a bit, the lead developer of it. So in general, we've learned one thing: it's way easier to make a more simple game. So that's one thing they have on us, will forever have on us, no matter what, is the fact, since their game is so much more simple, like in terms of building, a lot more players can actually play it and such. Which is one thing that Spectre is. You try to run Spectre on an old phone, you're probably not running it well. So there's that. It's just we're forever gonna be out of touch with those players that don't obviously have a good device to run it. So for them, that's it. So on Roblox, it's actually better to make lower quality stuff because again, more players can run it and all that. Whereas obviously, look at Spectre and Blair, the maps are way higher quality, but as a result, in turn of that, you're giving up player, you know, size. It is what it is, though. I prefer maps looking better, because the other thing is, usually, it's younger kids with older devices, so it works out for us, because I much rather have a mature audience. It honestly, if it was, at the end of the day, if I had like the perfect vision for Roblox, Spectre would be 18 plus. Mostly just because again, I prefer an 18 plus audience. Way more in line. You also can get away with so much more stuff with 18 plus games, like just blood, gore, and all that. There's so many things I feel like would be added onto Spectre and all that. So there's a lot that I would love to see. You know, I would have preferred a younger, no, older audience, but younger audience, easier to make games with, easier to design, but they're also less likely to stay on your game because they're more likely. I don't know if some of you have like little like siblings and stuff. I'm sure you probably see them like game hop on Roblox all the time, right? So that's one. They're not really they don't really stay as long as other players. From what I gather, from what I can see from other okay, from what I can from what I gathered from what other developers have said, younger player, like a younger audience usually means more players, but your players are less loyal in terms of that, and they play less time. Older players, they're more loyal, but the other thing is they're less likely to. It's much harder to gain, you know, like to bring people to come to your game. Again, I still rather have an older audience regardless. I think it's just much easier to deal with. Alright, so now let's figuring out this, right? So we can get rid of this for now. Oh, well, actually, no. Oh my god. You know, I should. You know, one of my old friends was so heavy into Drake, bro. I shouldn't know he was. It should have been a red flag from the get-go, bro. First off, Drake's music ass. Bro's a person ass. Should have known it. But yeah, I think I got everything here when I went through all of this. I should be... Oh, right. Let's move this up. You know, bro, some people are demons, bro. You just gotta cut contact, you feel. It is what it is. There's... I could say an entire story right now. One of my greatest trips ever. Because, man, if I fully went in detail about what happened during my Alaska trip, bro, oh my god, everywhere it's one of my favorite stories to tell people. But man, it is one long story. It is one long story. But Ed, I'm just saying, it's it's a story to tell. I love it though. But man, what did we fear for our lives at the end of that trip? Honestly, thought I was gonna die. No, it is such a there's so many stories I could say, but my time in Alaska was definitely the craziest time. Did it inspire? No, but it did inspire Imelda, because the dude at the he did not like Filipinos, so she was made as a product because of that. Because I just did it out of spite of that guy. Oh my god, he did. Oh, it like you don't understand what. Yeah, no, just did it in spite of her, in spite of him, bro. He did, dude. It is insane. I don't know what. I still don't get his issue. That guy was something else. Bro, I can't even fit anything else in town, bro. This map's already way too big. Why is it called town, bro? Turner's based off low polys. Yeah. You know, I'm glad of the Alaska trip. It's taught me many things, you know. God, it really did teach us a lot of things, though, because I could only imagine if we had the same group of people going to New York. God, that sounds awful. I would love to do like a Spectre comic, but I don't know. There's just so many like uh it's something I would love to do, but I just is it feasible in my current time? Not really. So what we're doing right now is just we're adding chain link fences to the bank part of the map. So don't worry the fact that they're overlapping, doesn't matter. But then yeah, so we'll just group this now because both might be beefing with Latinos. Oh, that's where I added it. I'm like, I know for a fact I had obstacles somewhere. I don't think there'll be a alleyway rework. Like, I know for a fact I put it somewhere here. Then I'll just have to add the invisible blocker here at some point. Lock. Alright. Now comes the fun part. Actually putting this map in test. So let me open up my the test place. Turner and aura in the same sentence, bro, cannot go together. Auraless? Yes. Aura? No. Can it open up already? Damn. I am just trying to get this thing up and running. Right, and I got... Great, I forgot I gotta do this too now. Add source. No! Yes, there we go. Do this. God damn it. Gotta... There we go. Oh no, the map's still here. Yeah, we just had to, we're now importing it in here. Oh my god, this is, like, the worst part of it every damn time. Here we go. Oh, the lag. Alright. So now we got the entire town map. So, how do we make it so it's just only bank? Well, fun part. We now just name this bank. And now we gotta do the same process that I've done in all the other maps. Delete all the unnecessary parts. Oh, this is so painful to do every time. Right, all these rooms you see, we don't need. Right, because this is only the bank portion, right? We will get to the other stuff here soon, right? So, bank as a map should only have 18 rooms? Yes, sir. Only 18. Okay. Next up is deleting these parts here because we don't need them. Deleting the extra fuse boxes because, again, can't actually use any of these other fuse boxes. Why is this? Okay, I don't know why you're in the middle there. Van spawn. There's a van spawn here. There we go. And one here. Wonderful. Let's get the nodes. Apartment nodes, deleted. Motel nodes, deleted. Regular nodes, deleted. And warehouse nodes, deleted. Now, we only have the bank nodes. About the same set. Well, it's medium map because there's a lot less rooms. Apartments is way bigger, and you also have to consider it is 4 stories tall. Light switches. This is also the next. Dude, there's so many things I have to do to like actually set this up properly. I hate it every time. We're gonna delete this because we don't need this, but this is the beautiful part with how I laid it out. So if I go to parts, motel, interior, watch this. Boom, all gone, right? Motel, the models gone. Don't know why you're still here. Shadow parts gone. Carpets all gone. Door frame. And, ooh, no, that can't. Oh, there we go. I did properly lay it out. And there we go. Boom. I'm pretty sure it's either HQ or Asylum that has the most rooms after that. After, town. Oh, right. Another thing I have to do is actually delete all these different groups and stuff. So, for example, we don't need these lights in the rest of the maps. We just need it in bank. Well, the problem is with how the game is organized and stuff, I actually have to go in and like delete these So this right here, what I'm deleting right now are like the windows and like these are what the ghost can interact with, closets and stuff and all that, light switches. So I have to actually delete it. But the actual building part, yes, I can just delete a folder and gone. So for example, most of the motel interior was deleted in just one go. Pretty easy. So we'll delete the event stuff here. Let's move to apartments. So for example, I do this, it's going to delete the entire interior, right? Boom. As you can see, the entire interior of apartment in terms of basic shapes, gone. Now we delete the models, boom, gone. Height door frame edges. I don't think I can delete the black door frame edges if I... Or can I? Which ones can I not delete? No, okay, no, I can't delete any of them. It is only the normal door frame edges. Oh, clicking... yeah, if I do that, it's just gonna select everything else, though. So I have to just delete it by folder, and then manually remove the other stuff that I don't need. And then no shadow parts. Gone. So, boom. Most of the map relatively empty. We'll make it brighter so I can actually see what's going on. But yeah, for example, yeah, you can't see that on top. Then we'll do warehouse. This map, I think, is even better in terms of setup. Let me just double check. I do still, yeah, I do still have this. And let's see, bank, building, warehouse. No, that's not what I wanted. So we can delete this because that's not needed. Warehouse interior, boom, gone. I can delete that. Yeah, no, I need that still. Boom. Delete the model. Let me just make sure there's nothing outside. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so really easy to just delete this stuff. Thankfully, this is the last time I have to do this because once bank is fully done, boom, really easy to do. I have deleted. No, I have not deleted the box. Yes, this is what I need to get rid of first. So we're gonna do 0.5 so I can actually see what I'm deleting here because I'm pretty sure I named all these correctly, but I don't recall. Boom. Can't delete bank stuff. We'll keep the normal visible blockers for now. Delete the rest of things. Oh my god. I've had a lot way more blockers than I anticipated. And then I'll come back to these later. Actually, I'll just delete them now. Because you can just delete the unnecessary stuff. Oh, the other thing we can do, delete the obstacles we don't need. Boom. 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 Right, so now we don't have the other map obstacles in the way because they're not here anymore. Just delete the remaining obstacles here that I don't need. Delete this. Yeah, you can still see the other maps from the other. Let me pull it out. Because what I'm doing is just because obviously bank you need to see the rest of the maps, so let me like put bank away real quick. We'll just actually no, I can just put it here for now. So for example, if I pull out motel, right? You go on these maps, they're fully empty, right? Because this is what it's going to look like end product wise. But yeah, when you're playing Motel, the only map you're really loading, you're only loading the exterior versions of these maps. But Motel, as you can see, everything's blocked off, so you can't wander around. But everything in Motel, fully furnished and everything. Right, you can actually walk around and everything. Yeah, so all the buildings were fine for the most part were finalized. This right here was not. Bank's exterior did change, so I did update it in all the other maps. But these buildings, yeah, they're just bricks. They're just textures. And the other thing is, obviously, I delete the parts you cannot see, because obviously motel, there's no way to see the side of this, so it makes sense to just delete it. So that's how it works. But town, I'm very curious how town's gonna run because you're running 4 maps at once. It is gonna be actually yeah yeah. If you have an old device, I do not recommend playing town. Oh my god, is this map actually about to blow up some phones or something, dude? It is remarkable how insane this map is in size. Right? You were like I said, you're playing 4 maps in one. It is insane to think about. But right now, we're just deleting the excess invisible blockers that I don't need, because there's no point of them. Delete this. And we'll just delete the fences here. Blockers. I will go over what will count in town zone and what won't. But, yeah, you'll see here. Eventually I can delete this, because we don't need that now. I think we'll delete these chain link fences. Yeah, they'll be able to walk in the street and the actual town map. Because town... I'll explain it better here when I get back to it. I just need to finish up wrapping this around. Oh yeah, no, I don't need that because that's an obstacle. There we go. Go. Now we just gotta start gutting this map. So, for example, we don't need these, right? Because you can't actually see it. These right here, don't need. I'm trying to remember what I can select and drag here, because... Okay, let me lock these for now, so I can just do this. Let me make sure it's nothing like... Go. OG Asylum is still way bigger. Way bigger. But as you can see, I am just currently deleting the stuff that you can't see in Bank. Because again, you're never going to be able to see the back of apartments here. So we're just going to delete whatever part we can to obviously have the best performance of what we can here. Damn, what the hell? I just had like a sharp pain in my neck. OG Asylum was something else. I think it was like 150 rooms or something. I guess so. I don't know what happened, but I just felt a sharp pain. Oh yeah, and then I'm just gonna have to get rid of the windows here. You know, I don't know why I decided 150 rooms was good at the time, but you know, that's just how it is, I guess. When I die, I hope there's aura edits of the big EF. Thank you guys. Yeah, you should. I guess we'll keep that there. Editing me? Okay. That's insane. You're putting me on the same level as Emilio. Getting bent by the ghost. Okay. Oh, bro, where do you think Emilio is going? Fucking heaven? Okay. I'm glad to see we're all delusional in here. Super heaven. Alright. Yo, bro, just because he has a tattoo of Jesus does not mean he's going to heaven, bro. I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. This is honestly one of my least favorite processes to do, is just going through. Because again, I wish there could be better organization in terms of like the event stuff that the ghost can interact with, but there isn't. So I have to manually remove these one by one. Mother's love. Yeah. Listen, bro, he loved his mother that much, bro. Don't say the fact he killed her. All right, he was just putting her out of her misery. All right, we'll put it like that, I guess. Loved her name, took her name, so yeah. So what a kind man he is. What a sweetheart, bro. We all wish we had friends like Emilio. The kind, loving son he is. I knew I saw something there. I'm like, You can't see this. Oh, let him play basketball in peace. I still find it funny he's like one of the tallest characters too. Yes, I do remember my deep hatred for Art Gallery. Such an awful map back in the day. Yeah, there was originally a basement asylum. Um, Hold on. Is it just... There was a basement in Asylum originally. If original Asylum ever came, like, dude, I could only imagine. It's actually insane, the concept that I had for it. But yeah, the original Asylum never had the basement. You could actually, I think you could glitch under originally back in the day, and you could like get a general idea of what it was supposed to be because the layout was sort of there but not complete. You know, but Asylum was just so big, the original one, that, you know, it was way too big. Realistically, no one was actually going to enjoy that map, so it was just cut off. Ooh, god damn it. This goes down, no point. Added what else do? I see you. Where did you go? There you are. Oh, I see another one. Another one. Yeah, I feel like the What If Ultron right now, where he's like, I see you. I see these glasses just randomly around. I'm like, okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll take that over, what was it, Maternal Furious last time? I didn't see anything on the floor. What's wrong with Maternal Furious? I don't know. I don't know, just take a guess, I guess. You get free stuff on Mother's Day. Sure. Sure. Okay. Just double check apartments, make sure I didn't miss anything here. I see you. There you go. See more. Bro. I still have her friend request. Don't worry. I can accept it if I want. Will I? I don't know. Who have ideas that much? Listen, bro. As I've learned, it's best to not add community members as friends. Your idea, bro, it's probably gonna be like Turner should get like 50 outfits or something. Nobody else. Oh, actually, you'll probably say, maybe two outfits for like Emilio too. Yeah. Who could have guessed? Yeah. What a great idea. What a crazy timeline that'd be, though, being canceled for homophobia. Canceled before low polys. Oh, you're probably gonna be like 50 years old before you get to know the answer, bro. You'll wait. Alright, well, guess you'll come back in 50 years or something. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you got a car crash scheduled today. Wonderful. Okay, now she's messing with my mic again. Yes, she is with me right now. They are sleeping. They're taking their nap. They had their food, and they're like, alright, time to sleep. Probably won't hear them this stream, because they usually wake up around probably like 1 or 2. Just making sure I got everything here. I'm not seeing any, like, weird things here. You know, what is it? Hmm? Oh, right, that's what I need to do, is actually add the bone spawns now. You guys will see where the bones are in bank now. Congratulations. You will get to see it randomly. I'm just gonna put all the bones here first. Hold on. What are you, Luna? No. God damn it. Just, where's this bone's right here, and then there's the leg bone I gotta get. Where's the leg bone? Oh, over here. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people just never turn on lights in maps. You know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, alright. Damn, damn. Hold on. Yeah. You're so needy right now. Come on. Give me a break. No, it's gonna fit. Don't worry. Barely, but, you know, is what it is. And the other bone was in this deposit box. If I open this up, you'll see. Well, see, bro, they just be depositing bones in here. Probably put the leg bone there. Let's figure out where to put this, though. I can... I mean, I could put another one in the deposit box, but, you know. Oh, right, I wanted to put one probably in this area. I think rocking chair. Where am I putting rocking chair? Hold on. Because Cursed Skull is going to be in one of these. Where's the other? Oh, rocking chair is going to be here. Never mind. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no, I'll put the leg bone there instead. Right idea. Let's just put a bone right here, I guess, like you said. Just straight next to the pizza. Where did I? Oh yeah, all the bones. Oh yeah, like well, I said it was gonna go here. The pizza ain't boneless. Yeah, you know, it just shows how much Fairhaven, Colorado has it's fallen off, bro. They don't got boneless pizza. Damn, can you just rotate it how I want it? Damn. I will just put the bone right here. Pretty simple. So, there you go. All 5 bone spawns. Some of you remember where they were? I don't know. Did you? Oh, there you are. I gotta add the... Oh, man, I don't want to finish up the cleaning up of this. Let me make sure all the closets... Yep, all the closets removed. In other maps, there should be only 18 light switches. 18 confirmed. Lights 18. Sir, so now we can name these group. Yeah, man, what a difficult bone spot that was for that one. I agree. Man, it's gonna be so tough to find that bone one. Rocking chair. This is what I need to... Oh, right, I forgot to delete that, because... So I said I wanted to add the rocking chair here. I think it goes down 4 studs. Not 2. I don't remember. There we go. Right now we got to get rid of these. Because we only need the bank ones. And then let's go for these. Cool. Get in there, we're getting there. And then obviously we just have to finish up the obstacle here. Kind of too lazy to do that though. We'll probably will do that here soon though. I don't really have to actually do it. I mean, it'll be a little bit. Oh, apartment. Oh, this is gonna suck. Let's delete all these. I am like positive that I can just take them from motel. I feel like motel should have this. So if I put bank in here, motel. That's not what I wanted. Can you just select a damn window? There we go. Apartment fake. And then we drag this back in here. Boom. Paste replicated storage so it doesn't mess up. Go back to building, apartment complex, and just slap it in there. Wonderful. So I don't have to just go through the process of doing it all over again. Okay, bro. So we don't need this here because you can't see it. Don't need this here. I don't care if you can. I mean, the vending machine would have blocked it, I'm pretty sure, from that angle anyway, so it is what it is. Damn. Okay. For now, let's just make these invisible. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted lock them in place. I just need to add the 3 missing possession spawns, and then we'll be good. I don't know if Safe House Staircase will be added in. Hideouts rework. Where is, what was I looking for? Right. Possession spawns. I need these 3. Ooh, where am I gonna put them? We will figure that out, I guess. Paste. There we go. 0. Give me these. Okay, well, they're all locked right now. Ouija board, Curse Skull, Necromon. I don't know when zombie cards are returning. They're like a really low priority. That's just stupid. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's just see how to place this. Ooh. But there you go. Curse Skull will be in here. This is not gonna be fun trying to figure out where I want to put this. I feel like I don't have much empty space around on the table here, do we? No, not really. These are the possession spawns, so like Ouija board, skull, rocking chair. Do I wanna? We'll delete. Yeah, we'll delete these. Oh. So this is the Ouija board. I don't. Well, van skins are not returning for a while. Because I have to rework every van model in the game at some point. Suck. Not looking forward to that one. And then Necromon. Yeah, knives have been in the game for a while now. They were added, I think, when Estate released, and they were supposed to do damage if you got hit by them, but low poly's never added that in. So theoretically, the ghost could kill you with knives if you took enough damage. But it was never added, because, yeah, Cursed Skull, Rocking Chair, Ouija board. I just need to find. Why is Rocking Chair not? Oh, I just never did it, I guess. Like, show it off. Yeah, it's a shame it was never added in, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So we'll do this. Lock, boom, boom. Alright. Alright, now comes the fun part. Actually testing out this damn map, so map info. I think I had game key already, right? No, I did not. Okay. I gotta click this first. Bank. We'll have to replace the image later. Auto. I need to look at Would it? Let me look at the list to see what the map unlocks for again. So bank is supposed to unlock when? Oh, no, I don't. I'm not making shopping center. Let me double check my list because I had a list of when. Okay, so it unlocks alongside motel and warehouse. When do you unlock motel and warehouse? Level 10. Okay, so yeah, works there. Commit. Publish. Now I need settings, if I recall. Click here. So since it's the same size as motel. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. I see it now. I was like, where the fuck is warehouse on this? But sure. Commit. Publish. Yes. Yo, bro, you can rob them. You know, you're asking me how to like rob the bank, basically. If you really want to know how, bro, just do it yourself, bro. Go figure it out. All right. And it'll probably be the same multipliers as motel. Warehouse, 3.5. Down. Bank. Commit. Publish. Test data. I think it's this one I gotta update. No, it is not test data 2. Discard. I forgot who needs that. Bank. Commits. There we go. Now we can get rid of this. And if done right, this map theoretically should be playable. If I did everything right. Have I forgot anything? We are about to see. So we put this back in. Obviously, I need to finish up this, but I just want to make sure the map actually works. So let's put this bad boy in. Give it the same music as... There we go. Let's make this back to... I think it was 150. Let's save this. And now... we go on and play. Let's turn off the... Hold on. Let me find my music. Okay. If done right. Hope I didn't forget anything. I indeed forgot something. Oh, wait. Or not. Okay. Wonderful. So... what did I pick? Oh yeah, this is thermometer, motion sensor, spirit box. I'll take that for now. I'll take this for now. Actually, no. I'm gonna want the thermometer. I hate the fact I chose this model. This equipment lineup is because I need a test equipment. So this is not what I actually use in-game. So we just gotta look for... Oh, right. Let me double check this, so... make sure you can't collide with it properly. Worst part is I don't even think I have the equipment upgrades on this version. Who calling? Oh, but that's upstairs. Is it? Man, this is confusing sometimes trying to figure out the room. But if we click here, you know, you can open these up. Is the bone in here? First skull? Nope. I think the room's upstairs then if it's getting it. Okay. But yeah, it should be upstairs, I think. Put the motion here. I did this right. Just turn this off. Okay, so sync is running. Yeah, okay, so it's one of these. Let's see. So it's not freezing. So yeah, it's one of these props here. I think it's, let's see, which is gonna be the best reading. Okay, so if I'm correct, it should be this glass right here. That's the, what do you call it? The territory. Now, we need to go here. Ooh. We're just testing the maps to make sure everything is working in order. Obviously, we know it's not freezing temps. Me? No idea what the fuck just want me. Yo, hold on, hold on, hold on now, hold on. What? Hold on. I don't know if he purposely made it so. Oh shit. Hold on. Did I? I don't know if he made it. I don't know if Low Poly's just testing it or if I just got it on chance as luck. Hold on. We're good. We good. We messed with the detection when he wasn't actually here yet. Okay. Well, no spirit box. Damn, bro. Calm down. Book. Oh my god. Well, we'll do this first. Okay, so it's not paramotion. God damn it. Yeah, I'm only playing the game for testing purposes. I'm just trying to make sure this works. Why is there no skill check? Fuck off, pal. Go somewhere else. Oh shit. Y'all don't like the farting noises? It's a whoopee cushion. Yo, he's just constantly crawling around, bro. So we know it's not paramotion. I should have gone the other way, but, you know. I'm gonna say no EMF 5. I'm not seeing any fingerprint. Oh, shit, yeah. Do I have... I forget if I had 2 uses on Crucifix on this. I do not. It's not Tormentor, right? I don't think I recall it darkening my screen. I haven't seen any fingerprints either. So let's say no fingerprints. So it's not. So it can't be Demon, can't be Imitator, can't be Leech, can't be Tormentor. So it's either Trickster. Okay, wonderful. Oh shit! What the fuck? Why did it? Okay, I don't know why it automatically failed. I didn't click anything. So it's gotta be Ghost Orbs, Rising Flames. No, I'm pretty sure me clicking the book did activate the thing there. Don't know if that's supposed to be the case, so there's no point of being up here. I forget what Duffy is again. Well, yeah, no, I don't think it would be Duffy. I think it would have to be Eggy. So, we'll see. So it just didn't write in the book? It just didn't want to write in the... Okay. Well, it should mean the map works, though. Alright, I don't know why it didn't write in the book. Yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure Demon's evidence was changed to not be freezing temp. Let me just double check. Because yeah, I do think it was changed to be, yeah, Rising Flames. I don't know why it didn't write. Alright, cool. I guess. But yeah, map works. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I guess I can run some loop in real quick. Why is this motion sensor not going off? Oh, because I'm not... Yeah, that makes sense. Wonderful. No, I'm pretty sure it's a sky scan. I just need to get him in, like, interesting positions. Where is he? Okay, there you are. Come over here. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't... You can definitely come outside then, can you? Right? No? I'm like pretty sure. Yeah, I gotta fix the doors here. I didn't give him the right attribute. Okay, well obviously we did account for stuff like this to be fixed, but yeah, that's that's something to look at. I need you back here again. Come back. There were two spots I was worried about. Here, and let's see if this works too. If he can pathfind here, we should be good. I don't think there'd be any pathfinding issues. Well, I mean, this Roblox probably will be pathfinding issues, so yeah, he's going through there perfectly fine. Okay, and then probably gonna have to die here. I don't know how I didn't die, but sure. This is one more place I want to test, because it should go up the stairs properly when... Ooh. Okay. Not liking that. Yo, hunt! Bro. So he's on top of this thing. Can he go down? Yes, he can. Okay, so you just didn't want to go up the stairs last time. Oh, shit. I didn't realize the door was closed. Alright. Okay, he can go up the stairs. We're good there. What did I have to fix? The door. The door is what I have to fix. They are missing the attribute. Oh, right. The other thing I had to do was turn off the lights in this map, so it's not on by default. So plastic enabled. So we'll do this last test here. And then that means bank is playable. I just have to make a few adjustments here and there, but you know, it is what it is. Low-key, I thought this stream would be a bit shorter, but the setup took a bit longer than I anticipated, I guess. I died to the ghost. I just automatically left, so I didn't bother looking. Look at that, wonderful. What? It was a flicker. I just want to make sure. Okay, can't open. Buddy thought he was gonna get me there. One more time, bro. Just to be sure. Come on, bro. There we go. So, doors work now properly. I think it's just a crawler, because I think Popolis was testing something for this ghost. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, that works. I'll just need to make some adjustments here and there. Obviously put invisible blockers so you can't go through these. There we go. That works. So, bank is set up. Next up after that is finishing touches on bank. But that will be... What the fuck? Okay, Roblox. Oh, there we go. Well, did what I had to do there. Don't mind the photo. We're gonna let RDJ just sit there for a little bit, because it decided to close studio for some reason. Okay, bro. No, that's not me. That is not me. Don't mind the photo. Well, that's why is it? That's not my wallpaper. That's my be right back screen for when I go AFK. But yeah. There we go. Now it should be. Is it just not gonna? Uh, okay. Well, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But sure. Well, either way, that's the end of the stream. I did what I had to do. Bank, playable. Just gotta do some touch-ups though. No, I always save every 5 minutes, so I definitely saved my changes on Bank before my studio just killed itself. But yeah, that's it for this stream. Did what I had to do because after it's just little touches. It's just mostly the exterior of Bank, obstacles, and then I gotta actually set up town. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, that's it. Did what I had to do. I don't know when I'll stream again next time, but we'll see. That'll be it.